there, youngins. I don't know how to get this internet stuff working. How does this thing work? My name is Granny Karen Cakes Marino, and I heard that you all like to crochet. Now, why does it sound weird? I don't know how to get this all working. I think I got it. Alrighty, let's get right into the crocheting business. Y'all ready, darlings? My eyesight ain't as good as it used to be. Alrighty. And if anybody says anything about my brooch being crooked, at my age, honey, everything's crooked. Alright. We're gonna do this granny square right here. This is, what do they call this? They call this the seamless granny. You like my hair? I just had it done. You like it? I like it. Watch it, young man. I see what you typed in there. Get my shawl up around me. So yes, my name is Granny Karen Cakes Marino. I am a young 88 years old. And if I remember how to do this. So let me tell you a little bit about myself there. So I learned about this newfangled invention called the internet. And I found this channel and the Crafty Club something or another, and I figured out how to take over. So it's my channel now. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn some crochet up in here. When I was a little girl of the age of about 10, my grandma, she taught me how to crochet. Her name was Polly. Her name was Polly Esther. I called her Granny. And she was the sweetest lady. And she taught me how to do everything there is to know about crochet. Well, a few years later, when I was probably about 20, 21, I met a man named Hank Marino. And if you couldn't tell, I ended up marrying Hank. Before I got married, my last name was Worsted. I was Karen Worsted. But then I became Karen Marino when I married Hank. That's a little background about myself. So, you want to learn how to do this? So, we're going to make this thing called the Seamless Solid Granny. If I can get my spectacles going the right way. Oh, speaking of my husband Hank, he passed away years ago, but he gave me these earrings. Oh no! Did I lose my earring? Oh my heavens! Let me get my earring back on. Don't want to lose the earrings that my dear Hank gave me. He gave me these pearl earrings on our wedding day. I've had them ever since. So, if y'all youngins are going to be crocheting along with me, listen up. I ain't taking any of your lip. Hank Marino, don't you know how to pay attention there? Okay, so we're going to be doing this seamless solid graining. You're going to get yourself your crochet hook and your favorite yarn, and you're going to chain 5, and we're going to slip stitch it together to make a ring. You all know how to make a ring, don't you? I could tell that about you getting detention a lot. You had to sit in that corner wearing that dunce hat. So you make your chain, 5 chains, and you're going to slip stitch back to the beginning there. And you're going to slip stitch it into a ring. So you got your ring. And then we're going to chain 3. 2, 3. That right there is going to be your double crochet, your first one. And then you're going to work into that ring 2 more double crochets. Or the vice principal will create. We don't tolerate that type of language in this chat room, young man. So are y'all following along with me? If I go too fast, you tell me to slow down, because I've been crocheting for close to 70 years now. Probably longer than that. So we're going to do ourselves 3 double crochets in that ring. And then you're going to do 2 chains. And then you're going to do 3 more in that ring of double crochet type. Do it just like that. I lost you. How'd I look? Pay attention. These kids these days, all they worry about is their phones and their games and their buttons and their TikToks. And my dad, TikTok, that's what a clock did. And you had to wind your watch. Bet you all don't remember having to wind a watch. We didn't have our phones on us everywhere we went. Somebody wanted to call you, you had to be at home. So what we're doing here is we're just making a simple granny square. If anybody know how to make a simple granny square, just very simple. You do your 3 double crochets into your ring. You do your 2 chains. You do your 3 doubles, you do your 2 chains, you do your 3 doubles. It's kind of like that old song, the Hokey Pokey. You do a little bit there and a little bit there, a little bit here. So you do your 3 chains, 3 doubles, you do your 2 chains, your 3 doubles, your 2 chains, your 3 doubles, your 2 chains, your 3 doubles, and 2 more chains. So you got yourself a square. And then to finish your square, you're going to slip stitch to the beginning of your chain. Y'all with me so far? Oh, at my age, everything shakes. Grammy, you should know when you get older, things shake. So you got your... I think this is the way you do it. Oh, look at that. I can move it. Hank always told me I could move it. But we're not going there. So we got our little square here. And then we're going to slip stitch all the way over to your corner. If you need me to slow down, youngins, usually, though you youngins are the fast ones. I guess I've got one up on you today. You're going to slip stitch over to your corner there, because we got to start with the corner. You always start in the corner. So see, that Clay Miko, that's a smart one. Always on that ball, I can tell. So when we slip stitch, why would you put a baby in the corner? There's no place for a baby. So you slip stitch until you get to that corner there, and you're going to chain 3. That counts as a double crochet. Into that corner space, you're going to do, let me see here, you're going to do 1 double crochet. Whoop. Granny Karen lost it. So you got your two double crochets in your corner space. Then after that, you're going to chain 2. And then in that same corner space right there, you're going to do 2 more doubles. 1 and a 2. I think my grandma Polyester taught me this one. This is an old one. So you got your corner there made up of 2 doubles, 2 chains, and 2 doubles. After that, let me look. My old eyes aren't really what they used to be, trying to remember all this. And then in those next 3 stitches you got right there, each of those stitches are going to get a double crochet. 1, 2, 3. So each one gets 1 double crochet right there. Oldie but a goodie. Don't you know it? So you got your corner, and then like again, your corner had 2 doubles, 2 chains, and 2 doubles. And then the next 3 stitches each get 1. So on that side you got a total of 5 so far. And in your next corner right here, you're going to do 2 doubles. So we got a total of, what's that, 5, 6, 7, that's 7 of them right there. 2 in the corner, 3 on the side, and 2 in the corner, but they all make up a side. You with me there? I know, I heard there's like a delay on this thing. I don't know if this thing works. Let's see what we got up here. So after you get 2 in your corner space, you're going to do 2 chains. And in that same corner space right up there, you do 2 more doubles. And you do the same thing that you did on the previous side. Each of those doubles, 1, 2, and 3, they're all going to get a double. Right up in there. And in that corner space that we come to, you're going to do 2 more doubles in that space. And then you're going to do 2 more chains. The chains form that makes it a corner, makes it a square. And then that same corner space right here that you got, you're going to do 2 more doubles. And let me looky here. There we go. And then each of those side spaces, you got those 3 stitches right there. Each of those gets a double. Are you all paying attention there, youngins? And then in your last corner space, you're going to do 2 doubles. Come to the corner, we're going to do 2 chains. And then in that corner space, you're going to do 2 more doubles. What do you mean you cannot look? And then you got 3 more stitches right on that side. Each of those are going to get a double crochet. Make certain when you do this, you got that your first one's right here on that edge. And my eyesight ain't what it used to be, and trying to get it into that stitch ain't the easiest some days. And the very last one's right here. Nope, we gotta make a double, not a single. Get it together, Karen. And then to finish it, you're gonna slip stitch to the top of that stitch that you have right here. You're gonna go right into the top, stitch, slip it together, and that forms the second round. And now we're going to slip stitch our way to the corner, because you always start in the corner with these. And that's all there is to it. You keep doing the same thing. I'm going to walk you through one more round. You chain up 3 once you're in the corner. And again, let dear old Granny Karen know if she's going too fast for you. And in that corner, you're going to do one more double crochet. And then you're going to do 2 chains. And then 2 double crochet right in that same corner. And now you got 7 of those double crochets right in there, right on that side. Each one of those gets a double crochet. So you're going to have 7, and then you're going to have 2 in the corner here, and 2 in the corner there. So what's 7 and 4? You all smart Alex with your new math. You watch what you're talking about there, youngin'. Don't make me get my cane and beat you. I'll do it. So you do a double crochet in each of your stitches all the way to the end. And then when you get to that corner, you're going to do 2 doubles. That's none of your business, young lady. We don't talk about such things. When we get to that corner and we do your 2 doubles, you're going to do 2 chains. I heard you youngins all like that rap music. Isn't there some rap person named 2 Chainz? My great-grandson told me about him. I don't understand all that. After you make those 2 chains right there, you do 2 doubles in that corner space. And then your side, all your stitches you have there, you got those 7 stitches. Each one of them gets a double crochet. You get to that corner right there, right up there. You put 2 double crochet in your corner. You do 2 chains. And in that corner you do 2 double crochet. And then the rest of it, that side, you got 7 stitches. Each of those 7 stitches right there, they're each going to get a double crochet. You get to that corner right there again, your last corner, you do 2 doubles. And then you got 2 chains that are next. And then right in that corner, that same corner, you're doing 2 doubles. And then your sides, you got 7 stitches. Each one of them gets one of those double crochets. Y'all aren't talking there. Usually, all that young generation, you're all mouthy. I guess you'll learn your lesson when Granny Karen shows up. Granny ain't gonna be tolerating all that. No siree. And then to finish it, you do your slip stitch in the top of your stitch that's right there to make it all nice and pretty. You can make it as big as and little as you want. I think that's a good size right there. That's your solid granny. Everybody understand that? Granny needs a little sip of her drink. Alrighty. So, y'all ready for your second one? The one that don't got all the holes up in them sides, up in those corners there. See, we got the holes just on those corners. We're gonna want to learn. Hold old? Who you calling old? Alrighty then. I'm not liking this chair I have here. I gotta get my grandson to get me one of those rocking chairs. What are we holding on there, Clay Miko? Yes, ma'am. We can definitely do that. We're gonna move that over there. We're gonna look up. I think I know how to read this. My grandson did help me with this computer stuff. He's a good boy. So we're gonna do the solid granny with no holes, with no gaps. And you're gonna make your chain 5, and you're gonna slip stitch it into a ring like usual. Put a right in there. Make yourself your little ring. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 4 after you've made your ring. And that chain 4, that counts as one of those triple crochets. And into your ring, you're going to put 3 double crochets. So you got yourself there a triple crochet and 3 double crochets. And you're going to do that 3 more times. So into your ring now, you're going to do a triple crochet. And those of you who don't remember how to do a proper triple crochet, you're going to wrap your hook 2 times with your yarn. Put it into your center ring. Pull up that string. You got 4 loops on your hook right there. Yarn over through the first 2. Yarn over through the second 2. Yarn over through the last 2. So there's your triple. And now you're going to make 3 double crochets where you only wrap once, like we did before. So you do 3 of those. So you do it once, you do it twice, you do it 3 times, and then a 4th time. So triple crochet is you wrap it twice, put it in that center right there, pull up, and then yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And now you're going to do 3 more doubles. Right there you got 3 sections. And to do our last one, so do a triple, and 3 doubles, and move it all around so it's even and square looking. And now we're going to slip stitch to the top of our triple crochet that we have here, to the very top. And that forms your little square. Should have a triple, 3 doubles, triple, 3 doubles, a triple, 3 doubles, a triple, and 3 more of them there doubles. You got that? Alrighty then. So round 2, we're going to chain 4. We're not moving, we're not slipping, we're not sliding. We're staying right where we're at. And we're going to chain 4. And that counts as a triple crochet. In that same stitch, not a space, in that same stitch, wait, no, we don't do that. Let me see here real quick. Yes, in that same stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. So we're going to do 2 double crochets. In that very same stitch, we're doing 2 doubles. So in that same stitch where that chain was coming out of, basically your very beginning chain when you first started it, you're going to do 2 doubles right in that stitch right there. Then you got 3 double crochets on your side. Each of those double crochets is going to get a double crochet. So that side right there we did 2, and then each of these get 1. So 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's 5. I learned my arithmetic back when I was a little girl. And then you're going to complete that. So in the triple here, that's a triple. That right there, that's your triple. In your triple spot, you're going to do 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 doubles, right in that one stitch. So anytime you see a stitch and you got a little loop over to the side, it kind of looks like the letter P, you're going to be stitching into that. That's the stitch. That little loop, that little hole, belongs to that stitch. It's always a little to the right. So in that stitch, we're going to do 2 doubles, a triple, and 2 doubles, all in that same stitch. There's our 2 doubles. Then we're going to give ourselves a triple, and then in that very same stitch, we're going to do 2 doubles. Now right here, we've gone to the next side, and each of those little stitches there lined up like soldiers, you're each going to get a double crochet. Now we come to that triple crochet right there, and that's the hole for it, that's the stitch. And in there again, we're going to do 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 doubles. There's our 2 doubles. Now we got ourselves a triple. And we're going to put in there 2 more doubles. Now we come to another side again. And those 3 stitches that are right there lined up all next to each other, nice and neat, like good boys and girls, which I know some of you in here are not, each of those are going to get a double. We come up to a triple again. We get to that triple in that corner. That right there is going to get 2 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 doubles. Now we come to our last side, and in our last side, you're each going to get a double in each of those stitches. And now we're at the end, and to join with a slip stitch into the top of our triple, which is right here, right there, that one, that big tall one. You're going to get a triple at the very top, not a triple. My word. You're going to do a double, not a double. This old brain of mine. And you're going to do a slip stitch. Slip it right in there to connect it. And if you want to make it bigger, which we're going to make it bigger, we're going to chain up 4. And that chain 4 always counts. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see, I think Granny Karen might have made a mistake. She did. I made a mistake. Before we join, on our last side here, we did 2 doubles right in that corner. And then 1 in each of these. That's only 5. We need 2 more stitches. Because here we got our triple. And on that side we got 2 doubles, but there's not 2 doubles on this side. So this side, right in that same little stitch, y'all can see that. I can see it with these old eyes. We can do 2 double crochets. Now we can do that slip stitch at the top of our triple here. That looks more square to me. Now we're going to do another round, and we're going to chain up 4. And that chain of 4 counts as our triple. And in that same stitch, we're going to do 2 doubles. And each of the other ones that we got here, now we got 7. Because before we had 3 and we added 2 to each side. So that makes 7. Each of those right there are going to get a double crochet. Y'all, you youngins are so quiet. I like quiet sometimes, but sometimes if those youngins are quiet, that means they're up to no good. We get to that corner there of that triple. That triple space right there is going to get 2 doubles. It's going to get a triple. And then it's going to get 2 more of those doubles. We got 7 stitches right here on this side. Each of those 7 stitches are going to get a double. Come to this corner right up here again. You're going to do 2 doubles, a triple, 2 of them there doubles. So 2 doubles, triple goes right up in there, and then 2 doubles. Do the same thing we did. Each of those doubles right there, those 7 ones that are lined right up nice and neat, they're each going to get a double. Come to our last corner right up here. Now it's going to get 2 doubles. It's going to get a triple. And it's going to get two doubles. Our last side right here. Each one of those stitches there is going to get one double. There happens to be 7 to be exact. And then that last space right there where we made our chain, to begin, we're going to put 2 doubles right there to finish off our corner. And then to finish it off completely, we're going to slip stitch into the top of our chain. It's going to be right up in here. Does that make sense? I'm certain all you younger generations know how to do this and do this correctly. Young lady, you can make whatever you want with it. You can make a blanket. You can make yourself a scarf. You can make yourself I don't know, if you use the correct yarn, use some cotton yarn, you can make a dishcloth of some sort. You can make a shawl. Sort of like what I'm wearing right up here, but this is a different pattern. Any other questions on the granny? What are we calling this again? The solid granny with no gaps. I don't like that name. I might have to come up with a new name. We might have to call this the Granny Karen Square. I like that better. This is the Granny Karen Square. What do y'all think? And do you like this square, this pattern? Oh, my hair's falling. At my age, I'm lucky to have on my hair. Unlike my dear departed husband, he started going bald at 25. You can't get up. Did you sit on the floor and lose circulation? That or if you can't get up, I don't know about, and I shouldn't talk about such things, but have you ever been in the washroom and sitting there and then your legs go numb? Oh Lord, that is not fun. So I heard from a little birdie, I don't remember what the birdie's name was, but that Crochet Mojo, she does these memes, whatever these meme things are. My grandson talks about memes. I don't know what a meme is, but she said somebody told me that you did these memes for this Twitch twatch. Is that what we're on? Is this TikTok? But if you're gonna do some meme things, so somebody gonna send it to me, and then okay, I think this person sent me this thing. I think it's a meme. And I click on this thing here, and what's it say? Looky here. I better find some yarn in my Easter basket, or I'll be knitting and crocheting with Angora later, if you catch my drift. I like that. I like Angora. At one time, my husband Hank got me a really nice pink Angora sweater. That had to have been about, let's see here. It's probably 1979, I think. I love that thing. It was so soft. It was my color. Well, thank you very much, Miss Crochet, for the Mimi. So, has anybody got any other, oh, I didn't even click the right thing. Oh, Lord. When I was doing this here, I should have had it said no gaps. One of these days I'll learn how to do this internet, computer, electronic stuff. Oh, my heavens. So you all enjoy my squares here. I will be on tomorrow night, Lord willing. Y'all want to see a sneak peek? Shh, don't tell anybody. We're going to have a sneak peek for tomorrow night. And I think I heard the same little birdie told me that Crochet Mojo, she want to learn how to do this one thing up in here. And we're going to learn how to do this. This is called a boxed granny. Not boxing. In my day, there were some grannies that I could go up there and do some boxing and some fighting up there. But this is called a box granny or a mitered granny. So I'll teach you how to do this tomorrow night. And then what we're also gonna, let me fix this computer thing. We're gonna do this. This is called a log cabin granny. And no, I was not born in a log cabin. I'm not that old. But this is the log cabin granny. It's kind of like a log cabin quilt. I had a great aunt that would quilt, and she made lots of log cabin quilts, and it kind of looks like that. So that's what we're going to end up doing tomorrow, youngins, my dearies. We're going to do the boxing, the box granny, and the log cabin granny. So I want to thank you all for joining Granny Karen Cakes here, Marino. Forgot my last name. Well, when you're as old as I am, you forget a lot of things, so I think we're going to end up calling it a night because this old lady needs to get to bed. This is way past her bedtime. I watched Jeopardy earlier, and I took my Metamucil, and before I lay down in that bed, I need to put some Bengay. I already took my Metamucil, youngin'. I need to put some Bengay on my knees. And I will chat